According to the UN Economic Commission for Africa, the new Intra Africa trade area, targeting a market of 1.3 billion people of the continent, commits countries to remove tariffs on 90% of goods. It is designed to progressively liberalize trade in services and address other non-tariff barriers like long delays at national borders, which hamper business links between African countries.
If, for example, you've got somebody based in Lesotho wanting to sell jewelry in Morocco, they have to do a number of connections before they reach, and the cost is quite high. So through the single African air transport market, we are creating an environment of open skies for Africa so that we reduce the cost of flying and also increase connectivities. Just one of the examples.
Different tax regimes in countries is a challenge, but beyond this, there are other hurdles. With the assistance of the African Export-Import Bank, the African Union is designing an online mechanism to monitor trade and use that data to improve the business environment.
We are going to start with a pilot phase in West Africa and eventually roll out it out throughout Africa. And the trade information is also very, very key. And to this end, we are developing the African Trade Observatory. And one of the key elements there is to give information on the opportunities for exports and imports across the market.
The Continental body is looking at the private sector to lead the expanded intra-Africa trade, but it says not everybody believes in the initiative.
They see the African Union as a political institution. And when we tell them about the opportunities that we are creating in the African Continental Free Trade Area, some of the operators on the ground do not believe that it's possible. They think that it's one of the agreements agreed upon by African heads of state and government and never implemented. So we need a mindset change where people see opportunities and take the initiative to take advantage of those opportunities.
The African Union says it will develop a framework of communication involving the existing regional blocs and the African Union to encourage trade facilitation. The African Union Commission hopes that when the African heads of state meet here on the 9th and 10th of February for their annual summit, the remaining 27 member states will ratify the agreement of the African Continental Free Trade Area to allow for faster implementation of the trade area. Coletta Wanjohi, SABC News, Addis Ababa.